chance to talk with the permission of all the seniors and respected people on a dais, especially Pingle Kaka, because there are hardly anybody left where we can call Kaka or Azuba. It's a Marathi word. Kaka means uncle. So I'm very happy to call somebody after a long time a respected word which I like too. Another one that I'm again standing here. This is all a mehrbani of all of you. Otherwise, nobody could call me on my name. I must tell you, you are developing like anything. Very happy to see that all of you are gathered. Now, we have little bit problems in our field which we require your guidance and your cooperation, which will be benefited for you as well as for us. I must tell you, before 20 years, there was a BOQ received from the landscape designer from Thailand. And the trunk height was asked for 4-meter trunk, and 2-meter trunks, and 3-meter trunks, and all this thing. We are habitual to buy only 3 feet or 4 feet or 2 feet. First I came to Samir Farms. I met Samir. You know, I have seen Samir when he was studying in 6th or 7th standard. He was so small, and now I have seen him growing so big. Even he reaches the highest tower of the Dubai hotel. I took Samir to the Bangkok. I shown him all the areas in Bangkok where the tall trees are available, not a bulky one like what we get it. The tall trees he has seen and he has gone crazy, and he said, he has given me word, uncle, I will give a stuff to your project within the next 2 years. See, I was having 3 years time to start my hotel. And within 2 years time, my dear Sanvi Samir has given me what I want. I will never forget that. There is another person in this field, he'll call Krishnappa. You know, this Krishnappa, he is a very dearest friend of me, because I spent my 2 months time in their own house, staying with their family and learning what is nursery and how the plants have been propagated. This Krishnappa used to get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock and used to go for a pollination on a 2-wheeler from Jayanagar, Siddhapur to Devanadi. I wanted to tell you, give you one message. You don't become a only trader. Try to become a grower. He used to do the pollination, found his own varieties. And one day in his language, Mr. Joshi, you wait and watch, I'll be number 1. He is. And I'm very proud of Krishna. Number 3, in my life I went to, see when I used to come for tall trees, you know, me and Samir has uprooted khajur tree from this wild field and transplanted to Maratha Sheraton. Nobody was selling. I bought a first khajur tree in 450 rupees. Today you are selling 15,000 rupees each. Am I right or wrong? It's up to you. Now, there is one more person which I cannot forget. This Subramaniam's father, Palla Venkatesh. You know, I was having a BOQ of 25 feet tall coconut. Can you imagine 93, 92? From where I get? I went to his father. And he said, no problem, I will give it. But I will know whether it will survive or not. I said, that is up to me. You dig the way I want. I used to stay with his father, and Subbi was a small, in a shots I have seen him. But hard working. You know, I wanted to tell you, if you work hard, you can create your own stuff instead of buying from somewhere else and selling. One day Krishnappa has replaced me 15 palms, tall palms. He could afford to replace because of the damage of palms. You can't, because you are buying from somewhere else and selling. I wanted you to become your own supplier, your own grower. I may be wrong, I may be overreacting, but this is my will, and will find a way. Again I am telling you, these Kadiyam people, they are so clever, so clever. They have created a Holland in India, but they don't listen to me. So many times I am requesting them, please reduce your ball. root ball. I'm sorry, it was slip of tongue. They don't use anything. They only give us the plants in a clay. Please, it's my prayer in front of you. Your plants are getting 30% in a transport and remaining 40% they become a Congress. Because 50% straight way you are losing. And 6 months the root ball doesn't come out from the root ball. The root doesn't come out from the root ball. It's very easy. You got a coconut. You are in a South India. You should use. If you don't use the Delhi वाला थोड़ी वापरेगा. कम से कम ये तो सोचो तुम्हारे पास जो पकता है उसको वापरो. Because it will reduce your transportation cost. More number of plants will go. No damage will be taken. Please try to start using coconut chips. It's my request to you. Please don't give us a clay. It's not a Ganapati. It's a plant. So this is what I wish to beg in front of you, so that you will grow, we will grow. I have never bargained in my life. There are so many people whom I dealt. I have never bargained with you people. Because I know you are dying hard to grow this, number one. And because of your growth, I am getting my growth. That is career growth. I wish you can get a clear message from me. I must thankful to Samir bhai and Anil bhai to organize such a professional function in a very disciplined manner, where there is no place to keep any name. And for us to sit in the sunlight, it's our routine. We are born like that. We should not bother kitna dhoop hai yaar, 2 baje se baithna mangta hai, no problem. So I wish all the best to INA who gave me a chance to open my mind in front of you, dear. Please, even if you give me a 20% what I'm asking, you will be winner, not me. I want to tell you there are 8 hotels are coming in a way. Each hotel is at least 2.5 crore rupees BOQ. Why? Because in a hotel, till the last day the civil work is on. And suddenly they say, now next 2 months we are opening the hotel. That time, our finance department never asked the question why you are spending so much money on the plants. So you have a good opportunity. Please take the BOQs, bill of quantities from the known architect, like Shobha madam can help you. Please take her help. What are the plants generally being asked for the hotels, for the factories? And what she said about shrubs. There are a lot of shrubs are missing from the nurseries. And you all are giving that Exora. See, I wanted to request you, you are giving that Exora which is newly introduced by you all. See, nobody has got a technique. No person is using, no person has got a technique to again read off on the place. These plants are cheating plants for the people. If I recommend, I'll be dishonest with my client. Because when you start planting these Exoras, after 3 months, they give only vegetative growth. And you cannot say you should have expert. Everywhere you can't. A doctor gives a birth to the kid. After that, if he becomes a nurseryman, or he becomes a doctor, or he becomes a Daud, it is up to that. But it should be easy to maintain. You can't expect every person to buy B9 or K9 or whatever and treat the plant. Nobody is expert in that. Please try to understand. At least I will not recommend those your Exoras are 200 rupees each. Put it in your nursery and increase your beauty. Thank you very much. Giving all my help to anybody whoever wants from me. And thank you very much for all the senior members. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now it's time to felicitate our senior INA personals. So, may I request Mr. Tingley.
Now I request Honorable Pingleji, he will be felicitated first. I request President Vice President, Senior Vice President, and all the guests to join the hand in felicitating Honorable Pingleji. Chief guest of this function, Dr. Dangaria sir, will felicitate Honorable Pingleji. Chief guest, Dr. C.J. Dangaria sir. Pingleji is the ex-president and founder member of INA. He has served INA with total dedication. He has been a hard-working person. Thank you, sir, for your selfless service. So I request our chief guest to felicitate Mr. Pingleji. I also request our guest of honor today, Dr. B.N. Patel sir, to felicitate Mr. Krishnappa. He is the ex-president of INA and own a big nursery farm and work very enthusiastically for the Nursery Association. So I request Dr. B.N. Patel sir to felicitate Mr. Krishnappa. I request Mr. N.N. Patel, the special guest today, to felicitate Mr. Pala Venkata, but today he is not present over here. His grandson, Mr. Pala Venkatesh, will receive his felicitation in place of Pala Venkatesh sir. Mr. N.N. Patel, Nikunj bhai, I request you to felicitate Pala Venkatesh. I request President INA to felicitate Mr. Suhash Joshi, please. Suhash Joshi ji, President INA, he will felicitate Mr. Suhash Joshi ji. I request now Senior Vice President Mr. Samirfarm to felicitate Ms. Shobha Bapatkar. Senior Vice President Mr. Samirfarm will felicitate. Now, last but not least, I request the chief guest of today's function, Dr. C.J. Dangaria sir, to felicitate one and only Mr. Anil Bhaivasi. Before felicitating him, I will give brief introduction of Mr. Anil Bhaivasi. 15 साल की उम्र से नर्सरी एसोसिएशन में कार्यरत होने के बाद